On Dirt Racing News here at the Brighton Speedway, getting ready for Applefest weekend. Tonight, the Dirt Car Sportsman in town. Standing here with Boyd McTavish, fourth right now in the Dirt Car Tour standings, and a great year so far for you aboard car number 41.
Yeah, we decided we were going to do the Sportsman Trail this year, so we started off real strong with 2 seconds at Rolling Wheels and Cornwall, and we had the points lead for a bit, and then we had a bad week at Ransomville that really hurt us, which is our home track, which I found really odd, but anyways, that's racing. We've been kind of jumping back from that point, from second to fourth to third. The top 5 of us are really close. It's still anybody's game. I'm looking forward to Syracuse and stuff, so we're having a lot of fun, so hopefully we'll keep some good luck going.
A race here tonight at Brighton, then you turn around to Quebec tomorrow. Then you got a couple of weeks to get ready for Syracuse. What kind of work goes into getting this car ready to run on the mile? Just a totally different monster.
Yeah, well, we're fortunate we got another car. I drive for Rob Clark this year, Saturdays at Maryville, so we haven't decided what car we're going to run at Syracuse, but probably after this weekend we're going to sit down and come up with a serious game plan, which car is going to go, and put the new body on that car, the shock package, the tires, and then we'll keep one car for the small track like Weed Sport on the Wednesday night, and then we'll have the Syracuse car ready for the mile. So we're fortunate enough to have 2 cars. I don't have a lot of experience at Syracuse, but to me it's one of those things, if you kind of just follow the guidelines, what everyone's kind of doing, hold your own out there and stay out of trouble, it's hopefully we'll get a good finish there.
Now coming into tonight, this is one of those tracks where they don't run sportsmen, so it's kind of open game for everyone. What are your expectations here at Brighton for how your car is going to control out on the track?
We're gonna see what happens. We're trying something new tonight. This is a Jerry Higbee car this year. We've had a lot of luck with it, and it's been working real well everywhere. I'm trying something different tonight, so we're going to see what happens. I've only ran here once before, and it was in my 358, and I think we finished 4th or 5th that night. Car went around pretty good. I had a few notes left over from that, but I'm kind of comparing it to like Humberstone Speedway, kind of just over quarter mile, 3/8 style track, short track, bump and run type deal, lots of stagger. I'm hoping the car works well. I hope we time trial well and start up front and just stay out of the trouble. The real small tracks, you gotta stay out of trouble. So that's my game plan tonight.
Now, being one of those drivers that have driven both the 358 and the Sportsman, for the fan that doesn't really know, what's the difference for you as the driver behind the seat? Obviously, a lack in horsepower compared to the small block, but what do you have to do as a driver to change to drive each car?
Well, the biggest difference is the horsepower. I find in the 358 you can slip up a little bit, and you got the power to straighten the car back out to get you back up to speed, where with this crate motor Sportsman deal, I finally just catching on, even though I've been racing quite a while. It's all a momentum game. You got to almost keep your speed up all the time. You try not to check up or get jammed in traffic, because the power is just not there to get the car to jump. You got to be real careful when the track's heavy, tacky surface. The motor's not there to pick the car back up. So the 2 setups are totally different. Driving wise, the cars still kind of go around the same. You're still driving in a circle, but when it gets a little slipperier, the crate Sportsman's a little bit easier to hold on to, because it's about, well, not quite half the horsepower, but the 358 deal, you get around 600 horse or so. You can blast the tires off it like nothing, and with the Sportsman, you can miss on your setup a little bit and still have a good race. And especially with my 358 experience, I can apply what I learned in 358 to the Sportsman deal, which gives me sometimes a little bit of an advantage when it gets real slippery. But all in all, the difference, this is more affordable for me and my team. The engine package in 358, I'd love to be modified or big block, but I've done both. But the cost in the engines is phenomenal, and just as a small budget guy, I can't do it. I didn't get to travel, so this year me and my wife, we just decided after last year, you know what, let's try the Sportsman thing. Instead of quitting and giving up, let's just try it for a year. we've been having some fun. There is some talk about possibly with Rob Clark helping us out, maybe going back 358 next year if we can get a good motor program under us. But if it's not there, I'm just probably going to stay sportsman and do some traveling. And you know, you have fun. You kind of travel as a club with these guys, and you know, yeah, you have barbecues and you stay at hotels together and have some fun. And it puts some fun back into it, not so much stress of the money. Car-wise, I spend just as much on the car and tires and equipment, but it's a big difference between $3,500 for an engine or $25,000. So that's the big difference for me. But my heart's in modified, but my budget's in sportsman. So this is where I am for now.
Now the season's just about over. Obviously, you still got a lot of tour racing to do, but it takes a lot of good people, sponsors, to get you through this. Who would you like to thank?
You know, I got to thank Jerry Higbee. He's building these cars now, and he's selling them like hotcakes down his way. And I'm kind of a rep for him up here. I'm trying to get this thing going good, and we've you know, won in it. I got a lot of guys asking me about it, so I got to put a shout out to him. He's been great to me. You know, Rob Clark, who I kind of just met this year at the first night at Maryville. He owns a business up in the Toronto area, Georgetown area, and he's really helped me out this year by you know, putting pretty good stuff under me. He's got a brand new car, helps me with tires, and I got it. You know, the big shouts to him because he's helped me a lot get down the road to these shows where I might have run out of money by now financially. So he's been a big help. We got Metalworks from Gasport, New York, down there where I live near Ransomville. They were great to us this year. You know, everybody. It's a team effort. I spend my paycheck every week to come. But everybody that's on this car, I truly appreciate it, because whether it's a big sponsorship or small, every little bit helps. You know, these trips a trip like this is $400 or $500 just to get here and home. Well, you know, for some people that's a whole paycheck. Like for someone like me, so you're taking a risk. But yeah, no, definitely Rob Clark and Jerry Higbee, Metalworks, you know, all them guys. They're great to me. So we're really looking forward to next year and stepping it up a little bit.
There you have it. That's Boyd McTavish right here at Brighton Speedway. I'm Greg Kellnan. We got you covered on Dirt.